Hi, welcome back to the Amber Shows. I have breaking news. Suspect is in custody for the murder of 9 people in the church in South Carolina. This is just out. Associated Press said they do have him in custody. There's no other word about it except for the fact that he's in custody. His name is Dylan Roof. He's 21 years old. He killed 9 people at the Emmanuel AME church at 110 Adams Street in North Carolina. He was in a black car, a Hyundai, and breaking news, he has been arrested. Listen, I also have some other news about Donald Trump. Why is Donald trying to say that he would like to have for his running mate Oprah Winfrey? Okay, we don't need Donald to have Oprah Winfrey as his running mate. If anything, we would want Oprah Winfrey to just run for president, period. And I believe she would win, too. So, Donald, first of all, Oprah is not a Republican. That's number one. And number two, you're just being delusional. I know you like Oprah, and so does mostly all of everyone else in the world. But Oprah will not be running with you. Okay? So, get over that part right there. Phil Collins, remember from the group Genesis? He just bought J-Lo's house for $33 million. That's a lot of money. Listen, Rachel, you know, Black White Rachel, that's what I call her. She was getting monthly spray tans all the time. So in order to keep herself, you know, beautiful and pecan brown. Tommy Chung, I'm sorry to hear, is battling rectal cancer, and I also, he had been sick before. So, and remember, he was recently on Dancing with the Stars. He did a really good job. I hope that everything turns out all right for him. In Cleveland, they have a beer, and it's called Sweet Baby Jesus. Now, you know I want to drink me some Sweet Baby Jesus, and some of the people in the neighborhood where they were selling it complained, so they took it off the shelves. But it's still being sold in many places in 18 other cities, actually, in Ohio. And you can also get it in other places around the world, especially like in Baltimore. They're also selling it. It's supposed to like have some kind of chocolate, peanut butter, porter taste beer. But it's called Sweet Baby Jesus, and I thought that was just hilarious. Rachel received her monthly sprays, but yet when she was very, very young, did you see how white she was? This is Black White Rachel. I'm back on her. Well, she could not tan. She would turn, you know, white as a turkey. So that's why she probably had to have tans. Oh, you know, when I was talking to you about cars and the self-driving cars and everything, and like, you know, so many different things that you could come up with and think about objectives about it. Like, you know, if the car, because it's supposed to be to protect you. So if the car is getting ready to go into a brick wall or it's getting ready to run into a truck on the other side of the road, which one would it do? Which one would it take? You know, because everybody won't have this car, the smart car, so to speak. So the only way I think that it would work is if everybody in the whole world had the computerized car. Otherwise, there are too many different objectives that could come up, and the car would have to make decisions that may not necessarily be the right decision for you. But, you know, they now have the planes, the pilots, you know, the pilot always was the one who's doing the takeoff and the landing, which was the most dangerous part of your flight. And now they have some planes now where they are actually computerized for takeoff and, takeoff and landing as well. So I don't know how this is going to go, but anyway, those are just things I was thinking about. Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta, her husband Peter was caught. Someone, you know, nowadays everybody has a cell phone, so if they tell you something, they could actually just prove it. Because if you're out doing things that you shouldn't be doing, it can always be taped. Well, he was taped in a club kissing a girl and running his finger down her chest, so to speak, like right in this area. So it didn't look that good. Cynthia got on media network and said that, so what? Her husband kissed a girl. Does that mean he's cheating? So, as you know, that's how she feels about it. If she loves it, I love it too. Happy birthday to Venus Williams. She's 35 years old today. Kendrick Lamar, happy birthday. He's 28 years old today. And Barry Manilow, today's his birthday. He's 72 years old. Smokey Robinson is going to be given the Lifetime Achievement Award on the BET 15th Annual Awards this year. That's my homeboy, and congratulations, Smokey. You definitely deserve it. Children movie that came out now is called Inside Out. It's coming out this weekend. My girl Mindy from the Mindy Project. I love her. She's one of the voices, plays the voice of the little girl. It looks like a very colorful children's movie. It looks like an adult would even enjoy it. And it's all about this little girl who's dealing with different situations in her life along with her parents. So it sounds realistic as well. What else is going on? Oh, Stephen Curry's daughter. Once they won the championship, she was right there celebrating again. Nobody cared. But this time, she wasn't all that into it. Daddy reached over to try and give her a kiss, and she was in her mom's arms, and she didn't want the kiss. She seemed like she was kind of sleepy. She's been in so many interviews. I guess she said, okay, he won. That's good. That's enough. What do you think? Who's the best basketball player in the world? Do you think that it's LeBron James? LeBron said about himself that he's the best basketball player in the world. I don't know if he should have said that. I mean, you know, you're supposed to have a little bit of humility about yourself. But so if between MJ and LeBron Johnson, if they were both playing today in the same games right now, who do you think would be the winner? My husband is totally a LeBron James fan and believes LeBron James is the best player ever. Holly Madison, she was one of the girls from the Girls Next Door. She went with Hugh Hefner. She ended up moving out. She was the first to leave, I believe, and they were engaged. She was like his main girl, his main chick. Well, she's written a book about him and living at the Playboy Mansion, how she hated it, and how Hef would, the house had odor, it smells like dogs, and Hef, she wanted to leave Hef, and Hef one time he actually put his will on the dresser when she woke up, and it said that if she stayed until he died, she would get $3 million, but she did not stay. And some people say $3 million is no money. You know, those who, I guess, who have a lot of money, but it wasn't worth her giving up herself and her self-identity, how she really felt. And she felt like she could get $3 million on her own or just live her life happier without him. But that book sounds like it's a real tell-all, because I'd heard a lot of things about Hef too, with living in that house, that, you know, it's not all that it seems to be. That not only the odors, but Hef, and, you know, you got to be bothered with him and his odor, and then you couldn't have any male friends, and all the girls had to be in their room after 9 p.m. And then when he had his brother over, he has a brother that's alive, it's just him and his brother, and then some guy friends, they all would have to entertain the men there. They had no real outside activities that they could take care of themselves. Did you hear about Prince and Stevie Wonder performed at the White House for our president and 500 guests? I know that was a great show. Who doesn't love? Those are the two best people you could ever want to see in concert. Prince and Stevie Wonder at the same time. Wow, I know that was a great show. Our president, he is really something. He has some fabulous shows at the White House. The White House has never seen so many black people probably that were not slaves, or the butler, or the help. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Stay cool, stay calm, and I hope to talk back to you later. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming to the Amber Shows. Please give me a thumbs up. Love you.